So what have you seen on film with these guys, Jack?
Big physical group. Like to run the ball, so we're gonna have to stop that.
Hey, what do you think when you got some postseason accolades from the Big Ten? Consensus? Mention all Big Ten.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. A lot of the guys aren't really worried about that. We want to go prove some stuff on Saturday, but yeah, it's always cool when you get mentioned on something like that. So I'm not gonna complain.
What's it going to mean for the program to be on this stage, this big of a stage?
It's big for everybody in that locker room. We're pretty amped up to go. We've been hearing all week about how big the game is, how big the stage is, and that atmosphere is going to be awesome. So we're all just ready to go out there and show what Purdue football is all about. So we're ready.
What are you going to be thinking when you run out on the field?
I'm just going to try to treat it like a normal game as much as possible. I don't think it's going to be possible to do that because it's such a big stage, but it's going to be fun to be out there with my brothers one last time for the regular season. Go try to get something big done. So it's going to be fun.
Have you ever been there?
I've not been to Lucas Oil, no.
You guys have faced some tough running backs this year. There's quite a list of them in the Big Ten. Does that give you confidence going into Saturday, facing another top run team, but knowing that you've fared pretty well?
Yeah, we've played good backs all year. Coach has been saying that. So nothing really changes. We just gotta do our job and be physical and be disciplined enough to do our jobs and stay in our fits, and we'll stop the runs. So it doesn't really change week to week. There's good backs in the Big Ten all around, so we just got to do our job.
You like being an underdog?
I love it.
What about this O-line at Michigan? They're making a big deal about this offensive line. It's supposed to be big and physical and tough.
Well, they are. They're a big physical group, and they want to run the ball. So it's just going to be important for us to be more physical, and that's all we got to do. They're going to get us in some plays, but we got to get them more than they get us. So that's what we got to go out there and do on Saturday.
Talk about the transition of the program these last 2 years compared to the prior 2 years in 2019, 2020, where you guys struggled a bit.
Yeah, it's been a big group of seniors this year leading us. I'm happy to be a part of that group. But I think it's just a leadership thing, and we got enough guys to play. We got enough depth at each position, and I've been helping the transfer portal, and we got a lot of guys that are ready to play and want to go out there and prove something to the fans and to everybody out there that Purdue is a good football team. So,
a few weeks ago, Lawrence Johnson was telling us about how you guys, or his class, rolled in 25 deep, and now there's only 5. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
How does that speak to the type of people that come to Purdue and you guys as a senior class?
I think it's big for the guys that stayed. I think it shows a lot about us and the fight that we had to go through to stay here and endure everything we had to go through in these 5 years. I think it just says a lot about the guys that stayed and sticked around, and they're out here. We're all playing now, and we're all doing pretty well. So it's pretty cool to see.
What have you been most proud of about being at Purdue?
Oh man, I'm proud of just turning this thing around. We've had 2 8-4 years back to back, or I guess 9-4 last year, but we've had some pretty good seasons these last years, and when I came in, it wasn't like that. So it's been pretty cool to see success here and prove to everybody that Purdue can be on that stage and win big games.
Can you name all your defensive line coaches?
Can I name them? Yeah, I can. Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Reggie Johnson. Oh shoot. I definitely could.
Terrence Jameson?
Yeah, Jameson, and then Hagan.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Just 3.
I'll let you pass.
Yeah.